The moment Yamaha brings back the WR badge in the 125cc segment, you know something interesting is happening. The 2026 Yamaha WR125R isn't just another small motorcycle thrown into the market to fill a gap. This bike represents a strategic return to lightweight dual-sport riding, aimed at a new generation of riders who want real adventure capability without being overwhelmed by size, power, or cost. It's built for those who want to commute during the week, escape the city on weekends, and confidently explore dirt roads, trails, and backcountry paths without worrying about skill level or intimidation. At first glance, the WR125R looks like a serious off-road machine. Yamaha didn't water down the design just because it's a 125. The stance is tall and aggressive, the proportions feel like a full-size dual sport, and the overall silhouette screams WR heritage. This is important, because for beginner riders, confidence starts with feeling like you're on a real motorcycle, not a toy. Yamaha clearly understood that, and they've given the WR125R the visual and physical presence of a much larger bike. At the heart of the WR125R is a liquid-cooled 125cc single-cylinder engine, but this isn't an old-school, bare-bones motor. Yamaha has equipped it with a modern 4-valve head and variable valve actuation, a technology usually seen on larger displacement bikes. This allows the engine to deliver smooth torque at lower revs while still pulling strongly as the RPM climbs. The result is an engine that feels flexible, usable, and forgiving, especially for new riders who are still learning throttle control. Power output sits at around 15 horsepower at 10,000 RPM, which is right at the legal and practical limit for a 125cc class in many global markets. Torque is modest but well managed, making the bike easy to control both on pavement and off-road. You won't be chasing top speed records on this bike, but that's not the point. The WR125R is about momentum, balance, and rider engagement rather than raw acceleration. What makes this engine especially appealing is how approachable it feels. Clutch engagement is smooth, throttle response is predictable, and there's enough pull to keep up with city traffic while still remaining calm and controllable in technical off-road sections. For riders stepping up from scooters or smaller commuters, this engine provides a perfect learning curve without feeling underpowered or boring. The chassis is another area where Yamaha clearly took things seriously. The WR125R is built around a semi-double cradle frame that balances rigidity with flexibility, a key factor for off-road stability. This frame design gives the bike a planted feel on rough surfaces while maintaining comfort on pavement. Whether you're riding through pothole-filled city streets or uneven dirt trails, the bike feels composed rather than nervous. Suspension plays a huge role in that confidence, and Yamaha didn't cut corners here either. Up front, you get a 41mm KYB fork offering about 8.5 inches of travel. This is genuine off-road suspension, not just cosmetic. It absorbs bumps, rocks, and uneven terrain with ease, while still remaining controlled during braking on asphalt. The rear monocross shock provides around 7.3 inches of travel and is tuned to work seamlessly with the front, offering balanced handling in mixed riding conditions. This suspension setup makes the WR125R incredibly versatile. It's soft enough to be forgiving for beginners, yet firm enough to handle spirited riding. You can hop curbs, ride gravel roads, and explore trails without constantly worrying about bottoming out or losing control. For a 125cc dual sport, that's a big deal. Wheel and tire choice further reinforce the bike's off-road credibility. Yamaha fitted the WR125R with full-size dual-sport wheels, a 21-inch front and an 18-inch rear. This setup is standard on serious off-road motorcycles and gives the bike excellent obstacle-clearing ability. The Dunlop D605 tires strike a smart balance between street and dirt performance. They offer enough grip on asphalt for daily commuting while still providing traction on loose surfaces like gravel, sand, and dirt. One of the most surprising aspects of the WR125R is how modern it feels in terms of technology. Yamaha has equipped the bike with a multi-function LCD display that provides all essential riding information in a clear, easy-to-read layout. Speed, RPM, gear position, fuel level, and trip data are all right where you need them, even in bright sunlight. But Yamaha didn't stop there. The WR125R features Bluetooth connectivity through the Yamaha Y Connect app. Once paired with your smartphone, the bike can display call and message notifications directly on the dash. This might not seem essential on an off-road focused motorcycle, but for urban commuters and younger riders, it adds a layer of convenience and modern appeal that makes the bike feel up to date. Braking performance is another area where the WR125R punches above its weight. A 267mm front disc and a 220mm rear disc provide strong, predictable stopping power. Yamaha has equipped the bike with a Bosch single-channel ABS system that operates on the front wheel. This setup strikes a smart balance between safety and off-road usability. Front ABS helps prevent wheel lock-up during emergency braking on pavement, while the rear remains fully controllable for off-road riding techniques like sliding into corners. In terms of physical dimensions, the WR125R feels like a proper dual sport. With a wet weight of around 304 pounds, it's light enough to be manageable for beginners while still feeling stable at speed. The weight distribution is well balanced, making the bike easy to maneuver in tight spaces and less intimidating when navigating technical terrain. Seat height comes in at approximately 34.4 inches, which is relatively tall, especially for newer riders. However, this height contributes to the bike's excellent ground clearance and off-road capability. Taller riders will appreciate the natural riding position, while shorter riders may need a bit of practice or adjustment to feel fully comfortable. Once moving, though, the bike's lightweight and narrow seat make it surprisingly easy to handle. Fuel capacity is modest at around 2.1 gallons, but given the engine's efficiency, it's more than enough for daily commuting and weekend adventures. This bike isn't designed for cross-country touring, but it can easily handle extended rides without constantly searching for a fuel station. The low fuel consumption also makes it extremely economical to own and operate. Pricing is one of the WR125R's strongest selling points. With an MSRP starting at around $3,999 USD, it offers exceptional value for a modern dual-sport motorcycle with this level of equipment and build quality. Depending on the region, pricing may vary slightly, but overall, Yamaha has positioned the WR125R as an accessible entry point into the adventure and off-road world. Availability began in late 2025, and the bike is now widely available as part of Yamaha's 2026 lineup. This global rollout reflects Yamaha's confidence in the model and its appeal across different markets. Whether you're in a dense urban environment or a region with abundant off-road trails, the WR125R fits seamlessly into a wide range of riding lifestyles. Color options keep things simple and classic. Team Yamaha Blue highlights the bike's racing heritage and instantly connects it to Yamaha's off-road legacy. The black option offers a more understated, aggressive look that appeals to riders who prefer a stealthier aesthetic. Both options look sharp and reinforce the bike's rugged character. What truly sets the 2026 Yamaha WR125R apart is how well it balances approachability with authenticity. This isn't a watered-down beginner bike pretending to be adventurous. It's a real dual-sport motorcycle that just happens to be friendly enough for new riders. Experienced riders will appreciate its lightweight agility and reliability, while beginners will benefit from its forgiving nature and modern safety features. In a world where motorcycles are getting bigger, heavier, and more complex, the WR125R feels refreshingly focused. It reminds us that adventure doesn't require massive horsepower or advanced riding skills. Sometimes, all you need is a lightweight machine, a reliable engine, and the freedom to explore wherever the road or trail leads. The 2026 Yamaha WR125R isn't just a comeback, it's a statement. A statement that small bikes can still deliver big experiences, that technology and simplicity can coexist, and that the spirit of adventure is alive and well in the lightweight dual sport category. For anyone looking to start their riding journey or rediscover the joy of simple, capable motorcycles, this bike deserves serious attention.